The main reason Christians need epistemology is because they need to learn how to pursue truth and discern truth for themselves. And the more they do that, the more confident they'll be in doing that, so that they don't shy away from the task when it comes to something really important, which I think is too often the case.
Can you spell out for us, Jacob, what are some, maybe like 2 or 3 of the main reasons why we as Christians, or pastors especially, would need to know epistemology practically?
Well, I think the major thing that I would point out, and I was just going to say this earlier anyways, is that the extent to which you value truth is the extent to which you'll care about epistemology. And I think that this is evidence that most Christians don't really value truth. They don't really value obtaining and discerning truth for themselves. When Christians talk about truth today, what they mean is affirming what my tribe, which is the group of Christians that I sort of loosely identify with, claim to be true. And I affirm that, and I'm ready to fight against other people who want to disagree with it. But you're not really concerned with figuring out what's true for yourself. And I think maybe it goes to a fear that you're not capable of doing so. And I think that a lot of, especially lay Christians, do have that fear, which is really unfortunate. And that's something that we need to, as Christian intellectuals or aspiring Christian intellectuals, we need to help people overcome those fears. So that would be the main thing, is the pursuit of truth. The main reason Christians need epistemology is because they need to learn how to pursue truth and discern truth for themselves. And the more they do that, the more confident they'll be in doing that, so that they don't shy away from the task when it comes to something really important, which I think is too often the case. And then sort of as subcategories of that, obviously there's the need to figure out what's true about God. Is God a Trinity or not? Is Jesus the eternal Son of God, or was he created? There's a Ligonier survey just recently showing that most Christians in America, I think it was, believe that Jesus was the first and best creation of God, meaning that he was not the eternal Son of God, he was created, right? That's really bad. That's a Christian heresy. And if that study's right, then most Christians in America today affirm a really serious heresy. Well, how do we expect them to figure out the truth if we don't give them the epistemological tools to do so? Why would we expect them to think about why that might be a problem if we haven't given them the epistemological tools and the epistemological confidence to do so, right? So orthodoxy hinges on this, as well as, and this is an application of orthodoxy, communicating the gospel clearly and persuasively. And that's where it sort of meets in the middle. You need to make sure you're communicating the true gospel rather than a false gospel, and you need to make sure that you do it in a persuasive manner, right? Yes, the Spirit needs to do the work ultimately to convert the person, but why would you want to lay unnecessary stumbling blocks in the way rather than making it as rationally attractive as possible? And the only way to do that is to study right epistemology and to be able to know what right reason is, so that you can appeal to right reason when you're witnessing to somebody.